Hi, I'm Megan Beck, and I'm here with Sarah Swann, the COO of Amsale, which is a couture wedding gown house. Sarah, we're so happy to have you here with us today.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, and we're going to talk about a transformation, a very exciting transformation that Amsale has been going through over the past, what period of time would you say?
6 months.
So we're well into the transformation period. Would you tell us a little bit about the history of the company to set the landscape?
So Amsale has been in business for over 30 years. She is well known for her couture bridal gowns and bridesmaids dresses. We design everything at our studio in New York. And in April, Amsale passed away. So that was the beginning of our transformation.
Mm. And how long had the company been operating prior to her passing?
Over 30 years.
So very long legacy.
Yeah, intense. Like, Amsale was widely credited as the inventor of the modern wedding dress. Like in the 80s, where she first launched, she created this beautifully simple, timeless, and elegant gown in a time where dresses were big and poofy. And that's where her DNA really made its mark. So Amsale was known for her like powerfully simple designs.
Dresses for the modern woman, right?
Totally, yeah.
And today the modern woman and the modern buyer is changing.
Definitely, and that's what really made us where we are today with our DNA. Amsale, with her DNA of being purposefully simple, we now want to create a purposefully simple wedding platform.
And so what does that mean?
So we looked at a number of things that we're experiencing in the industry. We are a product-driven company. We have brick and mortar stores. We don't sell online. And we were noticing the brides feeling overwhelmed, all this information coming in from Pinterest, Instagram, shopping online. And we're also seeing the change in our retail landscape as well. As more and more stores were moving online, we wanted to build something that created an ecosystem and a collaboration with our retail stores and with the bride and bring it all into one platform as one journey and experience.
So this is called Amsale by You,
correct,
right?
Yeah.
And I love that name because it's the perfect marrying of the consumer who wants to be more active in their and all of their experiences, wedding and vacation and everything, and the product brought together, which is really elegant. And so you mentioned 4 pillars. What are the 4 pillars?
So the other pillars, apart from the AI merchandise, is our enhanced e-com. And where we'll be building out is from e-com products. So we will be selling our own product online. We will also be building out a virtual showroom where the whole entire bridal party can communicate. And also with Amsale by You, this also will give us, on our e-com, a customizable experience for the bride. So more convenient choice for her. And also within the site itself, it will give us a platform where we can bring in our network and our community onto the platform. So we will be providing services of if you're the perfect Amsale bride, you've got the product. Now we're going to show you services where you can book the photographer, the wedding planner, the florist, and it's a one-stop shop experience.
All within that modern and simple bride aesthetic to really suit the Amsale bride.
And we want like every touch point to touch Amsale's DNA. So everything will be purposefully simple. So from checkout to the journey through the entire site. Another pillar to connect us and collaborate with our retailers, we are building out a partner program. And this is a simple mobile app that incentivizes the retailer. So as a customer enters their store, they can log in the detail into the app, and we'll be able to track that bride's experience. So if she decides to buy from us online, we will give the partner commission.
That's so important, because it's often a delicate balance as companies move online with all those existing relationships.
Exactly, and that was really important to us. Amsale was big on relationships, and she spent 30 years building like over 250 retailers and 30 international. So we want to support that relationship. We just don't want to shift and not remember what's important.
Cloud.
Yeah, exactly. And then everyone's like, what happened to everyone? We just went online. So that's very important to us. And the fourth pillar is our marketplace. So again, to unify the bride's experience, we want to build the first upscale bridal marketplace experience online. So where we don't produce the product, our own product, we will build it out in our marketplace. So we've given you the dress, the bridesmaids. So this will give us an opportunity to give shoes, jewelry,
headpieces,
experiences, and it also gives us again another experience to bring those vendors into our retailers and create concept stores within.
So on the strategy piece then, you've talked about moving to platform, and there's a lot of different elements there, right? There's partnerships, there's data. I love the step that you've taken to digitize all of the patterns, a wealth of data that you had internally already. What about artificial intelligence? Does that factor into your journey?
Yes, definitely, and I think the Amsale by You is kind of our first step into learning about that. We're also spending time internally as we're producing our own physical product, trying to bring in more technology into that process. So what else can support us in our development? So made-to-measure CAD systems, 3D body scanning, which will help us. Amsale is famous for her fit, and that is something, as we move online, we're very conscious of, that we're still delivering that top spec. So we've been looking into how do we get that measurement, how do we still get the perfect fit for that bride, even if she's ordering online. So the 3D body scanning is something that will be vital into that.
I can't wait to see how that works.
Yeah, that's a lot of research right now.
That's great. And then what about operations? How has your day-to-day changed?
Massively. So, really my previous role working along Amsale, we would, I'd be working to produce the collections alongside her, managing the design team, managing the calendar, producing runway shows, producing creative shoots. And now it's like producing technology. So it's like a different day to day, but I'm finding it totally fascinating to learn about what can make this entire experience just more beautiful and less overwhelming for the bride. And it also is exciting from us from a product point of view, because we have a platform now where anything that we can create can live. And it's also for us a platform where we can build our network as well. We have all these connections within the industry, and it's kind of like keeping it all in your little black book, but now they have somewhere to live and we can all collaborate. So that's very exciting for us.
That's a great theme of taking these intangible assets, these assets that companies have or organizations, and particularly one that was relationship driven from the start, and actually turning them into a really great piece of the value equation. That's wonderful. Well, Sarah, thank you for sharing with us the story of Amsale and how you're going to be changing over probably the next 10 years.
Yes, definitely. Thank
Wonderful.
you.
Thank you.